Welcome back to my new video. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic for all creators. How long does copyright protection last in India? If you are a writer, artist, musician, filmmaker, software developer, or any kind of content creator, understanding copyright duration is extremely important. It tells you how long you legally own your work, how long you can earn from it, and how your family can benefit even after your lifetime. So let's start and understand everything in a simple and clear way. Copyright is one of the most important tools for protecting your creative work. Whether you are a writer, artist, filmmaker, musician, software developer, photographer, or content creator, your original work deserves security from copying, misuse, or unauthorized commercial use. A very common question that creators ask is, if I register my copyright in India, how long will the protection last? The duration of copyright protection is crucial because it determines how long you can control your work, how long you can earn from your creation, when your work enters the public domain, how your heirs or family can benefit after your lifetime. In India, copyright duration is governed by the Copyright Act, 1957, and the rules are similar to global standards under the Berne Convention. This detailed guide will explain how long copyright lasts for different types of works, how it benefits you, and why knowing the duration protects your creative legacy. What is copyright protection? Copyright gives the creator of a work exclusive rights such as reproduce, publish, perform, sell, distribute, translate, adapt, communicate to the public. Once registered, these rights can help protect your work legally and commercially. Copyright arises automatically upon creation, but registration gives you stronger legal proof, better protection in court, easier licensing and monetization. But how long do these rights last? Let's understand the duration for each category. Duration of copyright protection in India. Copyright duration varies based on the type of work. Below is a complete breakdown of how long protection lasts for literary, artistic, musical, cinematograph, sound recordings, software, and government works. 1. Literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic works. This category includes books, poems, blogs, articles, scripts, research papers, musical compositions, not sound recordings, paintings, drawings, logos, sketches, web content, architectural plans, photographs, artistic works. Duration: lifetime of the author plus 60 years after their death. Copyright protection begins the moment the work is created. Protection continues until 60 years after the death of the author. Example: if an author writes a book in 2025 and dies in 2050, copyright expires in 2110, 2050 plus 60 years. This rule ensures that the creator's family/heirs can continue to earn royalties for decades. 2. Cinematograph films. Cinematograph films include movies, short films, documentaries, web series, music videos. Duration: 60 years from the year following the date of publication. If a film is released in 2025, copyright lasts until 2086. Why this matters? Producers and production houses can sell rights, license platforms, Netflix, Prime Video, etc., protect against piracy for a long period. 3. Sound recordings. Includes recorded songs, audiobooks, background music recordings, podcasts, voice recordings. Duration: 60 years from the year following publication. If a song recording is released in 2024, protection lasts until 2085. This means no one can legally reproduce or remix the version without permission for decades. 4. Government works. Government works include government reports, publications, acts, rules, notifications, official documents prepared under the government. Duration: 60 years from the date of first publication. If a government document is published in 2020, protection lasts until 2080. 5. Public undertaking works. These works are created by government companies, public sector enterprises, statutory bodies. Duration: 60 years from the first publication, similar to government works. 6. Anonymous and pseudonymous works. If the author does not reveal their identity, pen name writers. Anonymous creators. Duration: 60 years from the date of publication. However, if the author reveals their identity within those 60 years, the duration changes to life of the author plus 60 years. 7. Posthumous works. Works published after the author's death are known as posthumous works. Duration: 60 years from the year the work is first published. Example: if a writer dies in 2030 and an unpublished novel is released in 2035, copyright lasts until 2096. 8. Works of international organizations. If created under an agreement with an international body, e.g. UNESCO, the duration depends on the treaty, the contract, the Copyright Act, default 60 years from publication. 9. Software and computer programs. Software is treated as a literary work. Includes apps, websites, game code, source code, programs, operating systems. Duration: life of the author plus 60 years. If a company owns the software, duration may differ based on agreements, authorship, publication date. Summary of copyright duration in India, explained simply. Literary works, like books or articles, are protected for the author's entire lifetime plus 60 years after their death. Musical compositions also get protection for the lifetime of the composer plus 60 years. Artistic works such as logos, paintings, and photographs enjoy copyright for the creator's lifetime plus 60 years. Cinematograph films are protected for 60 years from the year after they're first published. Sound recordings also get 60 years of protection from the year after publication. Software is treated just like literary work, so it's protected for the creator's life plus 60 years. Government works get 60 years of protection from the date of publication. Public undertakings, like works created by government-owned bodies, also get 60 years from publication. Anonymous or pseudonymous works are protected for 60 years from the date of publication. Posthumous works, works published after the author's death, are protected for 60 years from publication. Why knowing copyright duration is important. Understanding the duration helps you. 1. Protect your work from copying. You know exactly how long your work stays protected under law. 2. Plan licensing and royalties. Creators can generate income throughout their lifetime, and their heirs can continue earning for 60 years. 3. Avoid unintentional infringement. Businesses, filmmakers, creators, and publishers must check if a work has entered the public domain or not. 4. Preserve your legacy. Your creative work remains legally protected for decades even after your death. Does copyright expire? What happens after expiry? Yes, copyright eventually expires. Once the duration ends, the work enters the public domain. This means anyone can use it. No permission is needed. No royalty is required. It can be reproduced, adapted, broadcasted, or commercialized freely. Examples of public domain works today include old literature, works older than 60 years after author's death. Old music and films with expired copyrights. Does registration extend copyright duration? Many creators ask, does registering copyright increase its protection duration? No, registration does not extend or change the duration. However, it provides strong legal proof, better protection, clear ownership, court admissibility, easier enforcement. So registration is still extremely beneficial even though duration remains the same. Real-life examples. Example 1. A book. Author publishes a book in 2020 and dies in 2050. Protection lasts until 2110. Example 2. A film. Movie released in 2025. Protection lasts until 2086. Example 3. A music recording. Song released in 2023 expires in 2084. Example 4. Anonymous work. Published in 2024 expires in 2085. How to check if a work is still under copyright. You can check date of publication, date of death of author, copyright registry database, illegal agreements. If unsure, consult an expert to avoid infringement. Why creators should register their copyright. Even though copyright is automatic, registration provides strong evidence in court, public record of ownership, protection against copying and piracy, better commercial use, proof during disputes. Conclusion: understanding how long copyright protection lasts in India is essential for every creator. Whether you write, draw, sing, code, or produce videos, your work holds value, and the law protects it for a long time. In India, most creative works enjoy protection for lifetime of the author plus 60 years, or 60 years from the year after publication. This extended duration ensures that your creative legacy continues even after your lifetime, allowing your family or legal heirs to benefit from your work. Registering your copyright does not extend the duration, but it strengthens your legal rights and protects your hard work from unauthorized use. About VMK Professionals. Offering expert support across India. We handle copyright filing, legal documentation, objection handling, quick processing, end-to-end support. Contact VMK Professionals today to secure your creative work with expert guidance under the Copyright Act, 1957. So that's all for today's video. I hope you learned something new about how long copyright protection lasts in India. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more helpful guides. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.